The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way.
Zanetti.
Undoubtedly the centre of attention today. Another huge landmark reached. It is his 500th game for the team.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game for oh so long. His durability and his mental strength have been a constant.
He'll try from distance! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Well read, nice interception. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. And it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Good take, and is he in?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Belletti, nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now, can they get him away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ronaldinho finding himself in space. Now it's Ibrahimovic. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pass somewhat off target. And this is Ibrahimovic. And this is Pirlo. Ronaldinho. Haaland. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's an imaginative pass.
Zanetti.
Argentina, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's Schneider. Great ball if he can get there. Shot a goal! Messi! Genius! A finish of true class! And it's Argentina in front!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
The first breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He is starved of space and time. Ronaldinho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now that's well seen too. Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that. Engages and forces him off the ball. Schneider.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And this is Romario! And he's stuck it away! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. And here's Yamal. Lovely feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Ibrahimovic, looking for a runner, and this is Neymar. And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's been hooked away. And here's Neymar. That is good alertness. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Haaland, but that has not gone well. Yamal. Romario, and he's picked out the run. But they've got it again. And Yamal. Corner number 2 then. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Barcelona have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
He's ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal! It's anyone's ball now. That signals the end of the first period. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So, we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So off we go again.
Argentina can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Yamal. Kimmich.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Ronaldinho. And it's Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Guardiola. Neymar. A probing pass. Can he latch on to this? And the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Yamal being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
And now they can spring out of defence. Marquinhos is there, and he can pick it up. Ronaldinho. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Schneider. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Ambitious ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. And this is Messi. Ibrahimovic. And he's being shifted off it. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he lines up a cross. Baresi. Looking to play him in. And the pass is intercepted. That's really well cleared. Schneider. Now it's from Mario. Pirlo. Can he spark a counter here? Zanetti cuts out the pass. Played into space. And that is expertly dealt with. Schneider. That's a nicely shaped ball. Can he finish? Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! A finish right from the top draw. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 80, Ronaldinho. El dorsal 18. Serán sustituidos.
So we have movement on both benches. Argentina drag themselves back again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 3 será sustituido por el dorsal 6.
Belletti. Yamal flings in. He's rising! Oh, he's hit the bar! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. It's their second corner of the game. Zanetti attempts a clearance. It's a throw-in. And here's Yamal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's from Mario. Chance here to counter. Nicely weighted ball. That's a shade optimistic. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Has crossed, and he's following up! Goal! Argentina! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Argentina with the lead.
Look,
Tries a shot! It's hit the crossbar. Crossed in once more. And now they can clear their lines. Rolls it backwards.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Adams gets across to intercept that. Argentina close now to seeing this one through to the end. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Played out to the left flank. He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And the keeper beats it away. And they've got a throw. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Very nicely done. Yamal is looking to influence the game from out wide. Rijkaard. And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature. Inzaghi! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Filippo Inzaghi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rui Costa. And he plays one through. Look at the space here. He has found the way through. That's put pay to the danger. They get a throw in. De Rossi. Oh, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that's a good ball. Iniesta. Now it's Puskas. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Filippo Inzaghi looking to play him in. That has not gone well. And it's Guardiola. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Argentina are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played, well played. Rui Costa. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's come to nothing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Good read, needed to be. Iniesta. And this is Puskas. Puskas couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
No, that was never going to make it. It's Neymar! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Tries a shot! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like...
Gets his head on it! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And we have our very first corner. Ibrahimovic! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Guardiola. Filippo Inzaghi. Pirlo. That's a super give and go. Can he finish? Goal! Argentina! Into the lead once more. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Rui Costa is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rui Costa. De Rossi. Now it's Inzaghi. Guardiola. He won't be happy with that one. Pinches it off him. Nicely weighted ball. Kaká knocks it into space. Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he was quick to react. And this is Inzaghi. He's having a pop! Fantastic from Kaká! About as smooth as it gets. And once more we are... And that is indeed the final act. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And so the action is resumed. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And they're quick to get it back. Now this could be a chance. And it's gone back to the keeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. And claimed it back swiftly. Picked out brilliantly. Iniesta! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Guardiola. Rui Costa. And smartly reclaimed. And this is Puskás. Argentina can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Rui Costa. Guardiola. Short changes him with that pass. Looking for options for movement. And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Played in. And he's managed to get rid. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. He's in a great position here. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Barcelona leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And now they can spring out of defence. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot, oh, shooting chance! And there's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 13, Messi. Número 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Argentina drag themselves back again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Argentina perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Cambio en Argentina. Lo reemplazará número 10.
Gerrard, and this is having a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Kaká finds himself offside. Collier. He's a sharp little ball here. Ball comes in. And he's there to get it away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Puskas. Koller is herring after that one. Can he get on the end of this? Belletti. Couldn't squeeze it through. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found space here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe looking to receive it in space. Getting up there! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
There will be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for the run. Adams.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. the most accurate pass. Nicely aimed pass. Tries to play it through. Oh, important interception. Guardiola. There will be 4 extra minutes. Argentina have reclaimed it. Guardiola. Puskás. Gerrard. Koller looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. Yamal. And it's Belletti. Oh, it's come loose. So that's it. It is all over. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The great team, the people's team. That is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. There's the whistle, and here we go.
I suppose if you're playing in an attacking position in this team, then having a craftsman like Rui Costa beside you is a dream.
Is it most people's lists of great number 10s?
I'm going to go along with that too.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played, well played. Turns back here, probably the best option. Eto'o. Played over towards the opposite flank. Can he get it through? Now it's Pelé. Oh, such a clever touch. Cross goes in there. Cleared away. Oh, they could break here. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Plays a sharp little ball here. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Rijkaard. Adams. And it's Rijkaard. Pirlo. It's Belletti. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
So what can they make of this? Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears, and Messi! Goal! Argentina! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Belletti. Messi. Khan punts it upfield. It's Rui Costa. Davids. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Shot, surely! Pelé! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Almost half an hour in now. Now it's Messi. Timber. Rui Costa. Pirlo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Davids cuts out the pass. Timber. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a loose ball. And that is well cleared. And it's Zambrotta. Timber.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Timber's cross.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Messi. He's picked his way through. Takes a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Rijkaard getting this one clear. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. He has a look up. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Davids pinches it off him. Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Neymar has it out wide and in space. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 2 then. That's really well cleared. It's Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Pele towering forward here. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Argentina leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Quality ball. Eto'o. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Schneider. Rui Costa is always looking to break lines. Pele. And here's Eto'o. Look at the... Davids! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Messi. And it's Guardiola. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Passing nice and neat. And here's Neymar. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Schneider. Tries to play it through. That has been knocked clear. Corinthians are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's Schneider. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, easy pickings there. Adams. Belletti. Back where it came from. Ibrahimovic. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
the most accurate pass. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, super find.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he latch on to this?
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck.
It's Pele! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Not the most convincing of passes. Nicely shaped ball. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Argentina really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And this is Messi. Argentina close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now it's Pele. Great vision. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
They have held on just. Argentina have held on. They have doggedly sometimes.
Dizem que futebol é só um jogo e que tem coisas mais importantes na vida. Bom, de certo modo, é verdade. Mas hoje é dia de jogo, então pode esquecer tudo isso. Olha, não dá nem para descrever o show das arquibancadas. Incrível o que fazem as torcidas. Apita o árbitro e começa a partida. Flamengo e Argentina. Eu acho que depois de tantos anos já se esgotaram todas as formas de descrever esse homem. A essa altura, parece que não há mais limites. Simplesmente está acima dos meros mortais.
Ele é o cara, né? É sempre a atração principal jogando ou falando. Todo o resto é coadjuvante perto da grandeza desse cara. E não é só pelo tamanho dele, não.
É o show de Zlatan. Tudo gira em torno dele.
Principalmente porque é assim que ele enxerga as...
Ibrahimovic, a batida! Gol! Golaço! Ibrahimovic!
Milton, o craque abriu o placar mostrando toda a categoria dele. A diferença entre os medianos e um jogador desse porte. Agora o jogo ficou muito mais interessante.
E eles, mais uma vez, demonstraram a sua especialidade.
Essa saída rápida no contra-ataque é uma das belas jogadas desse time. Fica praticamente impossível marcar esses caras.
O Flamengo foi surpreendido pelo gol adversário logo no começo.
Esse time dá gosto de ver jogar, Milton. Que bacana.
Cruzou para a área. Chegou cortando o lance. Bateu para frente. Não sei o que ele queria fazer, mas não deu. Meteu até... A bandeira já subiu. Messi. Boa troca de passes, controlando o jogo. Neymar. Recebeu o passe. Recebe Messi. Passe esticado.
Essa criação de espaço de atacar a brecha em campo é fundamental.
O jogo começou animado. O gol saiu logo no início. E o placar está 1-0. A cara dele já diz tudo, né? Neymar. Tiraram o doce da boca da criança. Hakimi acelera com tudo. Messi. Belete. Ficou na marcação. Guardiola. Messi. Chegou na marcação e recuperou a bola. Nuno Mendes. McAllister. Olha ao redor, ele sempre acha a melhor opção de passe. O passe foi forçado demais. O juiz mostra o cartão amarelo para ele. Lançamento longo. Snyder. Escapou da marcação.
Lindo lance.
Mandou a bomba. Esse aí é daqueles que não tem vergonha de vir lá da frente. Bateu pro gol. Golaço! Gol! Neymar! Um golaço! A fome de gols está grande. Eles abrem 2 de vantagem no placar. Coisa linda, é um toque simplesmente maravilhoso. Uma finalização magistral. É a beleza do futebol.
Olha o domínio, olha a categoria, a elegância, a finesse dele para dominar essa bola antes de chutar. É para quem sabe, é para quem pode, não é para você, Milton, e nem para mim.
A Argentina chega aos 2 gols de vantagem no placar.
Tem aquela bobagem, né, Milton, que você adora dizer, que 2-0 é um placar perigoso. Só se for perigoso para quem tá perdendo. Quem precisa...
Ibrahimovic. Esta foi no poste. Mbappé. A reação foi rápida. Quem é acionado é Haaland. Vem, boa bola. Nas costas da zaga. Sneijder. Pirlo. Que bolaça. Mbappé. Belo trabalho da defesa, hein? Estamos quase indo para o intervalo e não parece que esta vantagem vai sumir agora. Mbappé avança em velocidade. Esticou a perna e levou a melhor. Wirtz. Kimmich. Forçou um pouco ali o lance. Fez o passe. Bola enfiada. Recebeu em condições de avançar. Wirtz. Chegou junto e conseguiu roubar. McAllister. A metida de bola.
Não pode perder tempo, é a chance de contra-atacar.
Busca ele na corrida. A marcação se antecipa bem.
O cara estava dentro da área, cheio de opções de passe, mas ficou segurando demais a bola. Acabou estragando a jogada.
Teremos 1 minuto de acréscimo.
O Wirtz. Adams. E terminaram os 45 minutos iniciais. Algum fato neste primeiro tempo chamou mais a sua atenção, Mauro?
A mensagem para o segundo tempo provavelmente vai ser aquela coisa do time que está ganhando, blá blá blá, e é melhor não mexer mesmo.
A Argentina está indo para o intervalo muito feliz com o que apresentou até o momento.
Se tiverem um bilhete, confiram no telão.
E vamos pro jogo. Vão trabalhando a bola. É passe daqui, passe dali. O Schlotterbeck. Wirtz. Maduek. Passou driblando pela marcação. Tentativa de jogar na área. Devolve. Olha a batida! O goleiro não precisou de nenhum esforço para defender.
Teve tempo para escolher onde bater e mandou para fora.
E acabou perdendo a bola. Recebe Messi. Nuno Mendes. Mbappé. Mbappé. Nuno Mendes. McAllister. Kimmich. Tenta o passe em profundidade. A defesa parou um ataque com carrinho ali na bola.
Substituição em andamento.
São 2 gols de vantagem, mas ainda estamos no começo do segundo tempo.
Sem dúvida é uma posição bem confortável, mas ainda não é hora de ser complacente. Tem muita bola para rolar ainda.
Zanetti roubou a bola na hora certa. Owen recebe na ponta. O Flamengo está deixando seus principais jogadores no campo de ataque. Vão tentar engatar o contra-ataque com certeza.
E cada vez mais, Milton, uma estratégia moderna e muito eficiente. É o contra-golpe do contra-golpe. Você já mata a jogada na origem e fica mais perto da meta adversária.
Mbappé! Mbappé. Foi pego na banheira, impedimento. O Schlotterbeck. A Argentina ainda pode fazer alteração se precisar, hein? Lamine Yamal. O Wirtz.
Tem que sair mais rápido nesse tipo de situação.
Bola direta ali para o Mbappé.
O cara acabou telegrafando o passe, né? Mas alguém sabe ainda o que é um telégrafo?
Nuno Mendes. Recebe Wirtz. Vai levando pela esquerda. Belete. Pirlo. Mbappé. Já saiu na frente. Ele chegou a ver a bola passando por toda a defesa. Conseguiu chegar. Mas na hora da conclusão, meu Deus. Lance normal, diz o árbitro. Conseguiu passar. Wirtz, olha a chance.
Nossa!
Gol! Mbappé! Um golaço! Este merece até placa no estádio. Um gol espetacular.
Acho que não só a própria torcida, mas todo mundo que gosta de futebol fica encantado com uma bicicleta dessas.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
Temos alterações
17,
aqui e dos dois lados, hein?
22.
O Flamengo reduz a desvantagem e volta pro jogo.
A sensação é que o clima está mais favorável para eles chegarem ao empate.
Camisa 23. Teremos
E ele aparece pro corte. Mandou um bicão para onde estava virado. Ele conseguiu uma excelente roubada. Estava muito ligado no lance, hein? Não, desse jeito a bola não vai chegar lá não. Meu Deus.
Eles não sentaram em cima da vantagem. Estão buscando o jogo, querendo mais gol.
Marcação dura, mas sem falta. Dias. Tentou o drible, mas foi desarmado.
Era isso que eles queriam.
Kanté. Hakimi chegou rasgando e roubou a bola. Foi bem para tirar a bola dali. Intercepta a jogada. Tá buscando espaço. Chance para Luiz Dias. Cruzamento fácil ali pro goleirão. Agora é a vez de Owen.
Boa jogada e bom apoio de trás.
Arremesso lateral. Bateu o lateral no pé da defesa adversária. A Argentina vai ter um escanteio.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
A Argentina vai bater o primeiro escanteio da partida.
Camisa 9. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 11.
E ele tenta afastar o perigo.
42.
Vai sair o chute. Errou essa, tem que caprichar mais na próxima. Apertou a marcação, ficou com ela.
Teremos 3 minutos.
Caiu por ali, olhou pro árbitro e ó, segue o jogo. Ele estava esperto no lance, hein? Entramos nos acréscimos agora. Musiala. Chance para Luiz Dias. Aparece o goleiro para encaixar. Acabou, fim de jogo. A Argentina leva a melhor. Foi só por um gol, mas não interessa. Jogavam pela vitória.